Kia ora, welcome to my happy place. If you like today's video, please give me a thumbs up, leave a comment so I know that you've been. Don't be shy, and please enjoy. I've come on to do a small journal page for Nina Ribena's art journal prompts and more. And today's one, or this week's one, or last week's one, I'm not quite sure which was it is, but the one I'm up to is friendship. Excuse me. And I'm just going to do a little collage today. I'm not feeling up to par, so I thought I'll just use up some of my bits that I've got hanging about that I want to get rid of. Right, a little interruption there from my husband, but it's okay. Next door neighbours just loaded him up with tomatoes and cucumbers and celery, and because we don't do a garden anymore, because usually when it's ready to be used, we're off camping, so now we just don't bother. But our next door neighbour has a beautiful big garden, and he keeps us nicely supplied, which is really nice. Alright, certainly put that in the wrong place, didn't I? Trust me. There we go. I'll just give this a bit of a trim up. So it is Saturday here today. Oh, just get rid of that. And it's a little bit cooler. It's still warm, but it's not as hot and muggy as it was. Thank goodness. Right, I'll just give that a bit of a dry off. Right, now we will work on our top bit. Yes, I had rather a late night last night. Dawn Calvin from Let's Make a Mess with Dawn was doing a page one day and talking about a movie that she'd watched called Maud, and I couldn't get it here, which really upset me. Anyway, I searched the internet last night and I found it online for free, so that was so good. So I stayed up until some ungodly hour of the morning, about 1:45 I think it was, watching this movie that I thoroughly enjoyed. So I've had a lovely night. My son and daughter-in-law, no, my daughter and son-in-law came around, bought Chinese and chips for tea, which was really lovely. So we had a couple of drinks with them, and that was a rather nice night all around. Oops. Got the old lady shakes again today. Alright, let's see if I can just glue this bit down. I have to say, these little makeup facial spatulas, I think that you would really call them rather than a brush, are really awesome. Paint just flows on quite easy. Oh, should I say the glue? Oops. Oh, just gives it a bit of texture. Just gives it a bit of texture. I'll just strip that off there. Catch that down there. Trim this up here, a little bit more blue than white. And I love using these kitchen towels. You catch up the dyes and the paint's lovely, and then you get to use all this lovely colour again. Right, that's looking cool. I'll just give that a dry off. Add a little bit of paint to it, I think, to give it a bit of a overall colour. Cover up all the whitey bits, and then we'll add some back where we want them. Typical. Right. My great-grandson has had two Wednesdays at school now, and he is absolutely loving it. Absolutely loving it. Which is, oh no, we're going the wrong way, aren't we? Oh. Right. Just take this back a bit so that we can get the whole lot in. Yes, he thinks that he's too big for kindy anymore. He wants to go to big school right off the bat. Right, now what am I going to use? Still waiting for my makeup brushes to come from China. Right, now what have we got here? Yeah, that looks good. Now with a little bit of green as well, just to merge into my ground here. Don't want it all. Just tidy it up a bit. Yeah, that's looking good. Put the lid on. Hang on. That's what the background's looking like. Right, now I really don't have a lot of idea what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to put a little bit of paper over the top. I always do this. Never think in advance. I just think to myself, oh yes, I'll dry that off, and then I think, oh, I think I'll just Put a little bit more of this on it. Do a little bit more. It's because I never have an idea when I start out what I'm going to do. That looks cool. Right, just do a little bit more. Right at the top here. Yeah. A little bit left over here. Might as well use it all up. Oops. Great. All right. Now we'll just get rid of that and let that dry off. I'm back and found some stickers that I received in Happy Mail. They're little clear ones, which are cool. So we're going to have some little flowers around our little clear ones with a little bit of bling in them. I've never used stickers before. Right, now what else we can do? I've got some big flowers here that I thought that I'm going to use that I also received in Happy Mail. And I've got some little bit of rope stuff that I got in Happy Mail that I'm going to use as stems. And this is about friendship, and I think that Happy Mail comes from friendship, so it adds to the page. Right, that one's got a bit of a knot in it, so we'll just put that aside for something else. Right, now up there I think I'm going to stick that. Now what am I going to glue it down with? I think I'm going to glue it down with this glue. Whoops, just threw the lid on the ground. This is really awesome glue, this. I'm going to have you about there. Little garden. Right, now I guess these will go the same way. Just put a strip down, and then hopefully it will stick if we get it. Like that. Oh, it's just stick it back down and tuck you under there like that. Oops, fingers are getting a bit sticky. Just use that. Let's just come off there. See if I can put it back on. Yeah. Okay. Right, now just have to get some little scissors that are and cut that off. That's good. Right, they're all glued. So let's see what we can do. Cut that one a bit short, didn't I? Well, it can be growing out of there. It doesn't say it has to come from the bottom, does it? I think this one can come down like that. Down there. It's cool. Hope it's not too bright. Bring it up a bit. Yeah. Right, now put a couple bit more here, and then let's cut another bit, won't I? Just get that glued down. There. Now, let me see, we might get a bit off this. Oh, that's cool. Right up to the knot. Right. What else has been happening? I went to Rotorua yesterday. Yesterday we went, yes, with my daughter. And I bought a new inkjet printer, one of those Epsons with the reservoir on the side to and you buy your ink in bottles like that and just dip it in, and it lasts for about 2 years, they say, so hopefully that works. Right, we have our flowers now. Hope she fits in there. Got this little lovely we used to call them swaps as a girl. They're stamps or whatever they call it. We called them swaps, and we folded the pages in books, and you lifted the page up and you had them in there like that, and you carried them around, and then you swapped them with all your friends. Now, I'm not quite sure who sent me this one. I can't remember, but I know it was a foreign country, you know, like Germany or Holland or Sweden, one of those type of countries that I got it off, but I can't remember exactly who. I'm so sorry. I don't have enough room where I can just see the little flower fairy, but in my eyes, it's got little petal flowers on her head. Let's give this a little bit of a trim. Oops. Trim the paper there. Not well. I'll just give it a complete trim. Right. Now we're going to give her some butterfly friends. What have I got? I've got a monarch butterfly here. Can come right down like that. Just have her sitting on the like that. A little orange one. And a little blue one. I think just there. Right. Now, what am I going to do? What else am I going to do? I have a word somewhere in all this mess. I will do there. And yes, it took me a couple of hours to get it up and going, my new printer. I was starting to pull my hair out, but I got it there in the end, which was good. Alright, now a little marker. These flowers sticking down. Yes. Oops, pulled a little wee leaf off it. Never mind. Alright, we want to Alright. Going for ages, mind you. My husband came in to talk to me for quite a bit. Oops. Smudge it. So terrible. Right. Go around the little butterflies so they'll pop out. The intermediate, my granddaughter Ashley, best sister, they give out, I don't know what they're called, but we'll call them tokens for good behaviour and all sorts of things, leadership, you know, schoolwork and all that. And when you get so many, you get a bronze medal and then a silver and a gold. And Ashley got her silver medal yesterday at assembly. And she said She's well on her way to getting her gold as well, so that's cool. It's hard when you've got a big sister who's achieves very well at school that goes before you. I know I had 3 brothers. But anyway, she's doing very well in her own right. And she got into extension art this year. So she's very excited about that. They're both accomplished drawers. They don't get it from me. I'm useless. And they get that off their father. Their brains off their mother and their artistic bent off their father. And they're coming for tea tonight because it's easier, because Andrea gets a free day a week to eat what she likes. So they're coming for tea and we're having very, very comfort food macaroni cheese for dinner. Yeah, and we might just do a little border around this one. Don't know if I can put one on here. We'll try. We'll give it the good old college try. If you can hear noises, it's my husband outside talking to the neighbour. There it is. This is my page. Friendship. I'm quite happy with that.
Thank you for being with me. Kia kaha, stay strong, and I'll catch you again soon.